Hey guys, it's Ross.
It's Princess.
Henri.
And you know, you should have heard by now, we've got our first official live show on the 1st of February, guys. Doors open at 6 p.m. Be there. Be on time.
Be square.
You don't want to miss nothing.
So on the night, we have surprise guests that we're yet to announce. By now, it should be announced. But we'll wait for the post.
We have a few extras.
Yeah.
We have fun games. You know, there's goodie bags. There's going to be like all the vibes, all the best vibes. You guys should definitely pull up.
And if you guys are a bit unsure where to get the tickets, it's in our link on Instagram, on TikTok. It's on Eventbrite. If you just put in Get the Gist, you'll be able to find us because nobody else gets the gist like us. So get your tickets and we'll see you soon.
On the 1st of February.
Woo!
Bye, guys.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Shawty, she a freak. 10-10 freak. She don't want to speak, she want beat to the beat. I'm the voice of the street, it's a freak in the sheet. She want me for her tea, I got me for your meat. I am mad. Shawty's in that man when
Yeah, I actually love them because I've been looking for
The
like
shape of them are
Uggs
so
to get.
cute.
Well, I bought the platform ones and then they didn't, the platform ultra minis, and my foot actually wouldn't fit in
I
the
heard.
boot.
Sophie McGinnis said the same thing.
And it's because apparently I have a high, like, see this part of your foot?
Yeah.
I have a high one of them, so it won't
Okay.
actually fit in. I don't know what they call that bit, but
Mm.
it wouldn't actually fit. And I was like, this is nonsense. Like, and I think it's a black people thing. So I was like,
Sophie McGinnis bought one too, and
I think
she
it's a
couldn't
black
get her
people
foot in.
thing.
Is it because we were no, it's
What were you gonna say?
What were you going to say? What were you going to say?
You see we were jumping
What
around.
were you going to say?
Don't worry, it was gonna be very.
So then I found
Racist.
these, and these were like 40% off or something
No,
like
I
that.
always 40%.
Yeah. And
I
was
love
like,
the shape of them.
I don't think these are popular, and that's why they marked them down. So I was
Yeah.
like, let me get two. So I got
No.
these and a pair of blue as well.
We're going to go for a hunt.
I might even send the link because I've been looking for Uggs because like I don't. It's either I wear boots, trainers. Well, I need it in between.
Yeah, these are good in between.
Yeah.
But the bad thing is, I know I wear these around the house just like slippers. But I'm like, maybe I just need to keep these to like outdoor shoes.
To be honest,
But they're
it's gonna
so
stop you.
Well, I just feel like the more I wear something, the more worn it's gonna get.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I always do that thing in my head where I'm like, am I gonna save this for a special occasion or not? But they're Uggs, like
Yeah, they're Uggs, like,
really special
Fuck you, though.
This is a special occasion. Your outfit is actually
10
let's
out
do-
of 10
Let's,
out
do,
of
let's go
10.
through each other's outfits right now.
Okay.
Okay.
So you go first, Angel.
Like where everything's from.
Where
Yeah.
everything is from.
Okay. Jacket, No Faith Studios. Top, Ed Hardy. Jeans, Bershka. Shoes, Uggs.
Okay.
And guys, if I haven't zoomed in on her face, she got grills.
Yeah, girls.
Do that.
VVS, diamond.
I want them so bad. I want grills so
Got
bad.
some rings as well and a broken
my God.
finger. But
You broke your finger.
Well, my nail split in half.
Ooh.
And like not like the nail split in half, like lifted off my finger. So, but my hands were numb at the time, so it's like I didn't really feel it until like 20 minutes later when I started to like warm up, and it was like, oh, you hurt yourself.
Yeah. How did you hurt yourself?
So I was cold water swimming.
I
and
know.
would,
I know. And we'll get into that.
Yeah.
I knew. I just knew because that's the only.
people off cold water swimming now. So.
No, don't stop cold water
Some people
swimming.
are not there
Yeah.
for it to begin with.
Bro.
So cold water swimming. You lost me in cold.
We're gonna talk about. I kind of knew that it was from swimming.
It was
That's the
from
only
swimming.
way I feel like. Obviously, you're watching your stories and stuff that could possibly happen. But
Yeah.
we're gonna touch on cold water swimming.
Right.
Go to
Me,
your-
I'm wearing Fashion Over top. Where are the jeans from? I think PLT. And then I'm
Mhm.
wearing Crocs.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the jewelry saying?
Jewelry. Oh, everyone has this. And en route jewelry? Is it en route jewelry? Yeah. If you don't have this by now, where have you been in 2024? Because everyone got this. And
I
then
don't got it.
you don't have it?
No.
Oh, it's
I
okay,
think
but
I've
what is
seen
mine
ads
is yours.
on it.
So many people
I've
have
seen
it.
ads on Yeah.
Like literally, I think like 4 or 5 of my friends have it.
I think it's very nice jewelry.
Thank you. And it doesn't rust because I have the matching bracelets as well. And I never take it off in the
Okay.
shower and it stays gold.
You love jewelry. doesn't
We've
rust.
got Dylan Oak as well. That also stays gold because I don't take this off either.
Mhm.
Jewelry is Pandora.
Okay,
Nice.
lovely. So me, I'm wearing boots, PLT, dress, Zara, hair, Wow Angel,
Hey, wow, Angel.
Sponsor her.
earring, Chanel.
Oh, purr.
And yeah, let's get the intro.
Big purse. So, welcome back to GTG, baby.
You know the vibe.
Your weekly subscription to the Jizz. And guys, we've got such a Babe, Lang
She's like,
from Northern Ireland. I love your accent.
Not too much now.
Oh my God. No, your accent, it actually does something to me. Like, it really does something to me. It's
Thank
just...
you.
I think it's nice. It's like a breath
Oh.
of fresh air, kind of like hearing something different.
I think
you
know
don't
you go
hear
to
Northern
U-
Ireland, Northern accents that much, really?
Mm-mm.
I feel like now I understand what the British feel like whenever they hear Irish
Yeah.
people.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like, it's so
It's
nice.
not that different.
Oh.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's very different.
Sorry.
That
There
don't
was this
sound like
one
this in
time
Dublin.
I was standing in front of like 3 people from the UK, right? And I was just like, one of them said, "Oh, I love the Irish accent." I was like, "I don't have an accent." And 3 of them said, "You do." I said, "I didn't know I failed the job. I didn't know I didn't get the job. Sorry." But like, yeah, when we speak to you, do you hear an accent from us?
Yeah, I do.
Oh.
But
You sound
I
English
think
to
I've been
me.
so around like Irish people so much, it's just starting to like blend.
normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like when I
Yeah.
went to London, when I started to spend more time with people in London, it all just kind of sounds
The
doesn't
same.
sound really
Yeah.
different.
Mm.
Like I don't have that one person where I'm like, you have a really, really different accent to
Yeah.
everybody else.
You sound
But-
English to me.
Do I sound English? I feel like
Like you put on that was an accent.
no,
Do
I
sound
didn't even put
English?
that on. Like, I think obviously I
She
just
grew
got back-
up in England, so she
Yeah.
was nice. So
But
every
even-
time she goes and she comes back, she sounds like this.
Yeah, I went to the UK like last weekend. It was a vibe. I had fun. I went for Travis's listening party, and he's very, very talented guy. The album is great, 10 out of 10. Everyone was bopping, it was lit. But yeah,
I heard like the whole of Ireland was there.
yeah.
It was like in London, but everybody from Ireland was
literally-
there.
No,
looks
but
like
it was
that on mine.
it was lit. Like Irish people, they know how to turn up. Like we know how to, make cause a scene or whatever. But yeah, it was nice. But just for the week.
Ooh, I've got just of the week too.
So Tasha and Andrew split from Love
That's
Island.
crazy.
Did you hear that?
I was like, can't lie, I don't really be keeping up with much Love Island stuff.
Not many of them are
me-
still
me
together
neither.
I
anymore.
heard they
But-
were cute together.
Yes, they
have a
were.
house. They have a dog.
Well, why'd they break up? Do you know?
Apparently, there's a Strictly Come Dancing curse. So she just finished Strictly. And they usually say a lot of people who go on that end up breaking up with their partners.
Because they get with their dance partners.
I don't know. I don't know if she's with her
Apparently,
dance partner.
something
but
like that's very intense.
Yeah.
Like I've heard Strictly's very intense. Like it's a lot of
They spend a
time and
lot of
energy
time together.
that goes in.
Yeah,
to
and
that
she's a
show.
dancer as well.
Yeah.
So she's like in
Really
her
passionate
field. It's her
about it.
world. I think
Yeah.
after she left it, she came back online and she was like, I need to get back into dancing. So I think
Yeah.
after Love Island, she lost the dancing a little bit. And then when she went on
Yeah.
Strictly, I think she
But what does
found
that
her
have to
passion
do
again.
with
Your
your partner?
relationship. Yeah.
I don't know
The
what it has to
dog.
do with like Andrew, but it's like
house.
they
If
need
you
to
have
stay
a dog in the
together.
house,
Not even just a dog in the house. You know that man has a tattoo of her
Yes.
ear implant thing.
That is
Oh.
crazy.
He has a
Like,
tattoo
you
of her
can't even
cochlear
But
implant on
that's
his
why,
hand.
guys. If you have a ring on your finger, if you have a house with that man, if you have a dog, a dog, car, like if you man buying you a car, okay.
Yeah.
Keep
But,
it-
and a tattoo, that doesn't mean that you're going to be together forever.
It's on him forever.
So
Because that's crazy.
No, guys, that's crazy. Like,
Appar-
and that's not a tattoo. Wait, how can you turn that into a butterfly? Like, how can you?
Oh,
change-
laser.
you're just going to laser that
Just
off.
laser that off.
Oh,
I'm sure tattoo artists could probably do something, but in their season, Dami and Indy are now the only remaining couple from that season.
How far-
Everyone
how long
else
ago was
is that was it like
4
3 years
years?
ago?
3 years?
3 years ago?
goes fast.
Yeah, I think this
Mm.
summer it's like 3 years.
Like, so what are they gonna do to the house? Can I have it for free?
I'm
Hey.
sure they'll make a lot. I'm sure they'll make money on it.
Goodness
but
gracious
that's
me.
real sad.
It is real sad.
Well,
I feel like there was somebody else who broke up from Love Island, but I can't remember. Doesn't matter. I didn't save it as just of the
I
week because it
don't
probably
remember.
wasn't important.
This actress Sheryl Lee Ralph. Have you heard of her?
Mm-mm.
She's in Let me type her in real quick. She's in this series. It's like The Office, but like the black version.
the black version of The Office?
Yeah,
I've never seen this.
it has
You
like
need
the
to
same
see
com-
this.
the same kind of filming style. Sorry,
The
guys.
Office.
Yeah,
I feel like I know who you're talking about.
yeah,
Is this UK or US?
Charlie
US.
Lee Ralph.
yeah.
Show me a picture.
I'm Googling.
Literally trying to
Show me a
spell her
picture.
name.
You are not alone.
Yeah, her.
Apparently not her.
Yeah.
What's her name? Are you sure? It's
No,
Cheryl. Sorry.
Sheryl Lee. Abbott
yes,
Element.
yes,
Elementary.
yes.
I don't know her.
Oh my God, was she?
Oh wait, no, I do know her. She was who
was she not in?
she was in Abbott Elementary.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Mm.
Moesha, yes.
Well, I don't know Moesha, but I know Abbott Elementary. I know. I'm sorry.
Baby girl, you need to
Yeah.
watch
I'm
Moesha.
sorry.
I think it's on Netflix. It's
You
so
should-
good.
you love it. I'm so
You'd
jealous you
actually-
haven't
you'd
watched
actually
Do
love
you
it.
watch Girlfriends?
No, I don't really watch TV, guys.
Okay.
Netflix.
I don't really watch
enough.
that. Do you know what I'm like?
Oh.
I rewatch
She's
the
too busy
same.
crab claws. What's called
No,
crab claw
listen.
swimming? What's
I
she
think
call
there's
it?
something wrong. Pool water swimming. I think I clocked in really quickly for that. I literally go between the same like 4 shows, and I don't. Steer
Okay,
away
what
from
are your
any.
4 shows?
The Vampire Diaries.
Oh, yes.
Community.
I don't know that one.
Scandal.
Oh, yes.
How to Get Away with Murder.
Oh, yes. Yeah, she
Okay,
passes.
yeah.
You don't need to watch
And
no
like,
other
I
TV.
just
TV.
circulate. Oh,
Yeah.
Suits as well.
Yes, that's
Suits
good
is a big
too.
one.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I just kind of go between them ones.
Yeah, I hear it.
I don't really like. It takes a lot for me to actually.
Then
watch
when you
Yeah.
finish it, do you rewatch it again?
I just go back to one of the other ones. Like I'll
do that
finish
same
one of
thing.
And
the-
after all 4 are gone, what's next?
Well, usually it's time to circle back, so I start from the beginning.
I do the
again.
same
so it's like
thing.
a clock. I'll just like keep working my way around the clock.
Yep.
That sounds really. There's something.
No, I do it too.
Do you do it too?
That's
What
normal.
are your shows?
Especially, I love How to Get Away with Murder.
So good.
Add a couple more shows to yours, and that's what I do.
Oh, it's always
How to
Sunny
Get
in
Away with Murder.
Philadelphia. It's really good
Anything
as
with
well.
Shauna Rhimes.
Shonda Rhimes, so good.
Anything with her is gold, and I've probably watched it
I
more
want to
than
know how
once.
much she's worth.
A lot
Type-
of money.
Type in
I
your
want to
network.
know what her net worth
Shauna
is.
Rhimes is work because she's
'Cause she did
Bridgerton as well.
Bridgerton,
Yeah,
Grey's Anatomy.
yeah.
Like, well, there was How to Get Away with Murder. She did Scandal as well, didn't she?
Yep.
Like, I want to know. I'd say 50 million.
Oh,
No, more.
net worth. Let's see.
80 million.
250 million
Oh,
as of 2023. 250 million.
That's so lit.
Her filmography. I'm trying to even just find the popular. Oh my god, she did Princess Diaries too. Royal Engagement.
Oh.
Crazy. Grey's Anatomy, Private Practice. I've watched that.
Mm.
All Seattle Grace on Call. I haven't seen that, but I've heard of
apparently
it.
That's a really good one. as well.
Scandal, I've watched. How to Get Away with Murder, I've watched. Station 19, I've watched a little bit. Inventing Anna, I've watched. That's crazy. Bridgerton, Station 19.
Like how creative
The
must your
Resident.
mind
So
be
good.
to be able to come up with all this stuff.
Yep.
So good.
And apparently she did all of this while she was a single mama too.
Wow.
Bad bitch.
No excuse. There's no excuses.
There's no
Bad bitch.
excuses.
There's
Can I
literally
tell you
no
what I don't like? I don't like now that there's no more excuses.
There's no more excuses.
It's not even like-
all have the same 24 hours.
It's not like I'm pregnant.
Unfortunately, Molly ate with that.
She actually did eat. Like,
Oh.
she actually wasn't completely wrong.
She wasn't-
She wasn't totally
I
wrong.
can't even say.
I mean, she wasn't the one that should have been saying that.
Yeah.
But if you have like a single mother,
You're
Yeah.
pregnant now, you can't do.
We
If
do
you're-
all have
if you're
sex
homeless,
24
you
hours.
can't.
oh.
Damn.
If you don't have money in the bank, you can still do it. There's no more excuses.
Like you
anymore
have like
for
Steve Lacy was making beats off of his iPhone.
That is
Steve Lacy?
crazy.
Yeah,
Wow.
Steve Lacy. Yeah, you know him?
He made beats. I don't know him, but he made beats off his iPhone.
Even the disabled guy, that's like one of the smartest men in the world. You know him?
No.
No. He's like he even had the audacity to cheat. Apparently. Here, let me go.
I'm like, who?
Guys, give me you do your just a week while I find this. Wait,
Okay.
actually, sorry, I didn't finish it. So the reason why I brought up Sheryl Lee Ralph, right, is because she doesn't live with her husband.
Yeah, they have separate homes.
Separate
It's
houses?
Separate houses.
For how long have they been married?
Years.
That's a good question, girl. You put
Okay,
me on
would
the
you
spot
have a
right now.
separate room with your partner? Like a separate bedroom
No, I
in the
need to. We
house?
need to have the same bedroom.
No.
Really?
Yeah, we
I
need to
feel
have-
like
we need
you
to be in
can
the same
have
bedroom.
your man cave, but we need to sleep in the same bed.
Mhm.
I have bad circulation in my toes.
No.
I need some warmth.
Yeah. She basically said that he has his own life. I have my own life. He has his own real career. As if it's fake. I have my own real career. He has his light to stand in. I have my light to stand in. He's not looking at me thinking about status or this or that. He's doing his thing. I get to do my thing. When I go to see him, I love to see him. When it's time to leave, bye-bye, see you soon.
So you know what I think? I think she makes more money than him. She said, "I'm not going to share my big mansion with you, so you stay to humble living,
Ooh.
and I'm gonna live it up in my big house.
Ooh.
When I see you, I see you."
That's crazy.
They don't seem like partners.
They're friends.
They're just
They're best buds.
they're lifelong
Yeah,
This is
companions.
That's not a husband.
This is friends with benefits, but the benefits is like
He's not
Level-
getting the benefits.
The
I think
benefit
she's
is
getting
that
the benefits.
I have your last name.
Yeah.
they've
Does
been
she
married
though?
for 20 years.
Does she have his last name?
No. Oh my God, she
Mm.
didn't even want that.
If a woman doesn't
That's
want you living in the same house as
crazy.
her, do you think she's going to take your last name?
True.
No.
She's been married to him since 2025. Not 25, sorry, 2005.
Maybe
Okay,
they're
Chris.
like non-monogamous.
I'm telling you, there is a throuple in there. There's another
There's
wife and
something-
kids. There's
There's some non-monogamy
there's
in
something that is what?
Yeah. This is Stephen
Do they even live in the same state? They have different, like they live in different states.
Are they like?
No, they live
do
in
they
the
live
same house.
cul-de-sac?
They live in different houses. They don't.
But are the houses like okay? This
Are they like within the same area?
You know, these are good. I'm gonna look it up.
Neighbors, like what is it?
Because if they live in different
road?
states, is it because he's working in a different state and then they make sure to see each other like every month? Because I think I saw the interview where someone asked her, like, they're like, oh, what about your husband? And she was like, yeah, what about him?
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
know. If she likes-
it doesn't.
It's giving like. Has this always been the case, or is this like a new thing?
I think it's always been the case. That was the vibe she was given from the interview. But it's like, do they live in like separate? Okay, I'm
looking up now.
I'm gonna try and see.
I don't understand how that's a marriage.
She
Like,
was
a
married
marriage
to
is a
someone else
partnership.
between the years of 1990 to 2001. So she's definitely a long-term babe. And she shares 2 adult children with that guy. Now, this relationship, she believes it has thrived because of the way they maintain their separate lives, both professionally and personally. So she acknowledged that it had been very difficult. It would have been difficult if they had children together, but because they didn't have children, that's why they were able to separate their lifestyles.
I just don't understand how that's a marriage.
Every 2 weeks we saw each other and it has continued to work out well. When I go see him, I love to see him. When it's time to leave, bye-bye. See you soon.
This is what she said, or you just said? Did you just say this?
Bye-bye. See you soon.
That's crazy.
Wait, maybe this
I'm
is how
able
we need
to
to start
find-
treating these men.
It is 100% how we need to start treating these men.
No, like I want
No, maybe this is
no.
Men don't like it when you
Men-
love them too much.
Men love mean women.
Yeah,
They do.
They do.
I think he likes this.
They do.
Like anytime I've showed a man too much like love and affection, they've been like,
She said marriage is meant to be a union and everything that comes with it, which includes living under the same roofs. Please don't glorify this as a marriage standard. So I think that's what other people were saying. And she was just like, nah.
not for me.
I don't know. I feel like living with your partner is like, I think whatever works for you, but I think living with your partner is quite important.
Yeah.
Because like you guys it's more so a partnership. Do you know what I mean? Like they're like working separately.
Like, what if you had like a bad day? Who are you going home to cry to?
But she'll just get in an Uber. and
she'll just-
go.
Maybe she
It's
doesn't
not-
cry.
it's like,
Maybe she's
Doesn't sound
she's
like it.
worked on herself so much so that like
she doesn't need
can-
him for emotional support.
she doesn't need any. She just
That
needs
is
God.
crazy.
So human beings, we're very like dependent on each other, especially when we haven't worked on ourselves. So like when you've gotten to that point where like you can actually deal with your own shit by yourself, like.
But I don't actually believe in that. Like I think as
Really?
humans, we all have like an innate capacity for human connection, and we actually do thrive in communities and with human connection. And just the way the world is built nowadays, I think it tries to keep us away from that. But we actually do thrive together and connecting with somebody else.
That's why the
I do agree
government
with
been
you.
doing stuff to like brainwash our minds so we
Yeah.
don't
And
all
keep
power up
you
together.
disconnected,
Yeah.
But it's not actually the most fulfilling way to live disconnected, I think.
But I do
She
feel like
ain't-
there's some people in this world that are very
Well, I feel like those people are
but that's because maybe a
psychopaths.
built up of things. Like maybe you've trusted in people and they've just consistently
Disappointed you.
disappointed
But then
you.
they're unhealed people. But with
Yeah.
healed people,
But they're
you
going to
should
say they're
love.
healed because they're going to be like, I don't need anyone. I'm fine on my own. And they're going to say they're
really
healed.
about what
But
you
I
tell
actually agree
yourself.
with you. No one is
one of
fine
the
on their
most
own.
beautiful things, and I think one of the strongest things in this world is vulnerability and opening your
100%.
heart. And that actually is one of the hardest things to do. So if you're
Yeah.
not doing that, then you're actually taking the
She
easy
said you're
way
a
out.
pussy, yo.
Yep.
Angel be eating.
No, you
up.
ain't word for word. And like, to be honest with you, being vulnerable, like, I find it so hard is because like when you're vulnerable, people see you as weak. So then it kind of translates into them not rating you. However, real people understand the value of being vulnerable.
It takes so much strength.
It takes so much strength. But yeah, Stephen Hawking, for the people who have ADHD, is the disabled guy that actually
That was on
cheated.
the island?
No, that he's...
No, the island.
What island? Oh, was he on the island?
He was on the island.
You know the island?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's what they allegedly.
Yeah.
It's what they're saying.
But yeah, he was apparently he cheated on his wife. And he's disabled, but back to the no excuse. Something. But yeah, last just a week from my side, and then Ross will take it over. Is I didn't want to say his name, but I'll just say Henry. Right? He got jailed for obviously for life for killing someone outside a child's birthday party, and then he rapped about it.
Oh.
He just rapped about it, and then they caught him.
From the rap?
Yup.
Drill?
Yup.
Oh.
And I actually heard a little bit. I was like, so you really, people don't,
when they say sing about your experiences,
They didn't mean like that. Like you could have talked about you could have talked about the drive home.
So
maybe.
the popo found him from his rap.
Yep.
But they be doing that.
Yeah, they be doing that.
They be listening to all them drill artists being like,
But see,
what are you
that's-
confessing today?
That's what they did to Young Thug, remember?
True.
And Diggity.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Just keep it in the journal. Write it in the journal.
Right here, the
Keep
men
it in
should
the
get
journal.
Especially if
journals
you're going to do something like that.
outside a kid's party.
Outside
Like
kids.
that.
There was witnesses.
You had to have the
Traumatizing
lyrics. You had the
children.
I
love all the lyrics she's asking.
No, sis, I won't lie. I love how you're putting me on the spot because you're making me look like shit right now. I'm gonna be on my Zoom. I'm gonna get the lyrics up right now.
No, I'm just like really inquisitive. I just want to. I want to know what he said. Like, what did he say?
I'm looking up right now.
Because I don't even know the name of the artist. You'll have to tell me after, because we're not gonna give.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to say.
Like
I didn't want to. I felt kind of
But
weird.
can you imagine being like at a 2-year-old's party? Like that's the last thing you'd ever expect. Someone, that's crazy. But even like nowadays, just like a lot of people just don't have value for human life anymore. To think that it's like you do something like that and then go off and just rap about it and you can sleep at night.
Because when I was watching the videos, obviously on the Shade Bro, he looked so normal. He looked like, you know, he didn't do shit, but
he was doing shit.
He was doing shit for real. Hey, allegedly.
So was it like, oh my gosh, that's really sad.
I'm trying to find the song, guys, but I don't know if they'll even allow us to like even.
That is crazy.
Is it on that lyric page? I don't think there's
genius.
Yeah, if you have the name of the song.
Yeah, it's called Tit for Tat. Tit for Tat.
Damn.
Tit for tat.
If you go tit for tat lyrics, then go try find the genius. Guys, it's almost like I've done this before.
It's just news.
Is it that person?
Is it?
Light-skinned person?
No. Because my heart was about to break.
This person.
I was like, who's
that? He looks like he was.
Oh, that man looks like he's up to no good.
I'm trying to find the lyrics, but the lyrics aren't anywhere. Like they're not anywhere. Let me chat with ChatGPT.
Then it actually goes to show that he's not that like important. Oh my god!
ChatGPT. I really want to know what her prompt is gonna be.
I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. What's his first name again?
Screenshot it so I can pop it on the screen.
I will.
Because I have no idea who this artist is.
Guys, I'm trying right now.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about this. This is a different artist. I have no idea who this man is. Who that man? What's ChatGPT saying?
Okay. So basically, he didn't give me the full lyrics.
Oh.
But it said, I think specific lines like Big Booth and Little got hit. Same sig. That's a sour family. Both got slapped at a function, the kid's birthday party.
Oh.
Neck and head. Handguns come handy. So that's what got him in trouble.
And the police said,
we got him. We fucking got him. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
That sounds like gibberish to me.
None of that makes sense.
I could not decode that if you paid me.
Yeah, like
the only thing I would have got is at the function.
When you said slaps, I would have thought a physical slap.
Yeah, both got slapped at functions, neck and head. Handguns come handy. It doesn't
Well,
even rhyme.
guns,
It does rhyme a little bit.
I was gonna say it sounded like drill. When you read it there, I said, yeah, that's giving drill.
Yeah, sorry, I had to give you guys a bit more smooth. But yeah,
he needs to give it a quick career. Can we put the beat on real quick?
Nice. So now moving on to another artist now, my gist of the week. Have y'all seen Asake?
Yes.
Yeah.
What have they done? What has he done to himself?
I don't know.
Do you know when that photo popped up? I didn't even realize it was him.
It's
really.
I did not recognize. No, it did not. You know how much I love that man.
Yeah. Remember my baby.
Yeah, and I have to remember what he used to look like.
He wants to forget.
So what do you think it is? Humiliation ritual?
No bloody clue. Guys, I'm going to insert the photo.
I actually do believe they put artists through humiliation rituals.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wait, what did he... Like,
he's got like new tattoos on his face. You see that?
It's like a different guy.
He shaved his beard, grew out his hair.
And put 10 tattoos on his face.
Why does he...
Angel said it's a humiliation ritual.
I think...
I agree. It has to be something because it makes
Because tell me why these artists
sense.
get so successful, normal looking, and then they just go and do something like this.
That music industry is weird.
Yeah.
Because 21 Savage has the 2 banging his head.
And do you remember, was it Uzi that had the crystal? Actually, I don't think that was human. I don't think that was human. He just wanted to do that. He just said, let me just put something right here.
I believe he's not well.
And it fell out.
And yeah,
his body rejected it. His body literally
Because what are you
rejected
doing?
it.
Put like a ruby on your face. Like,
And
what
it
even
was extremely
that?
expensive as well. Like, you know, that's if you walk. People are killing people for watches. You think they won't murder you for the crystal in your face? What?
Yeah.
Easy target. Allegedly.
Nice.
That is crazy, but
But
no.
yeah, I don't know. Like I saw it, but like people were like, but like this shit doesn't surprise me though.
In what way?
It doesn't really surprise. Like when people become artists, when they're really up there, like what they do doesn't really surprise me in regards to looks.
Yeah.
They have access to a whole plethora of realms. I'm just joking. Of
No, they
things,
do.
right? So like they're just gonna do whatever. Like when I saw, it, I was just like, okay, this is
Okay,
just
another one.
Yeah, another one bites the
Yeah.
dust type shit.
But people are saying there's definitely something going on with him because he actually left his label record, which was
wow.
Olamide. He was signed to Olamide's record
Is he
label.
independent now? Or who's he
So
with?
I'm not sure who he's with, but it said here he was with YBNL Records imprint. So that's Olamide's. And Olamide was the one who plugged him to a Leighton, so he was the one who helped him with Sungba. He also was in his song Omokwe. So he's done quite a few things. Now I'm trying to see who he's possibly with now.
You Asake?
Yeah, I don't know if he's
I think he's
independent. I
single.
doubt.
Maybe this
Oh,
is
sorry.
like the artist equivalent of like going through a breakup. And when you go
Yeah,
through a
but
breakup,
no,
you
actually,
wanna
true
change
breakup.
it.
He's
breakups.
with another woman now.
Oh.
He
Oh.
posted himself up with another babe straight after this. Because so many people are
So wait,
commenting
he
online.
got a girlfriend.
He got a girlfriend with this. Well, the girlfriend got money with him, but
Yeah.
that's it. Because a lot of people
But
are
not
like,
always, you don't know. Or do you know she's getting treated well? Some of these artists be really stingy.
no, I
Some of them be just because
Tell us.
someone has money
It's
doesn't mean they're
true.
gonna spend it on you.
100%.
So-
which I will, because majority of the time their money's not their money, it's their label's money.
Very
Yeah.
true.
But-
very true.
Yeah, he was posted up with a babe straight after this because a lot of people are like, he needs help. Like, he's definitely going through
Going through
something.
stuff.
Is this because of the breakup? And so he posted out smoking a J and he had another babe and he's like, yo, I'm
Living
fine.
life.
I'm
Yeah.
living life.
I don't. You know who
He's in
really
America,
struck
I
me,
think,
though?
at the moment.
Rema.
Rema?
He kind of looks a bit different from how he is.
What way?
Like,
Rema
he
is
just looks a
becoming
bit more
bad
like.
boy.
He looks a bit more sassy.
No, but I think he's trying too hard.
Yeah, because I like the Rema in the
Like the
Selena
cute
music
boy.
video. Selena Gomez.
Yeah, I
Rema.
think he just had to show that he was grown because that's the thing.
But it's not working.
It's not
Is it
working. It's
not
anti. It's
working for
working
me.
the opposite
He still looks like a
way.
child to
It's
me.
like even in his, you can hear it in his music as well.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what was it? Hey hey hey. Sorry guys. Hey hey hey.
Those
Like
songs
what's
are
it about?
scary.
They're great
I
songs,
can't
but they're
listen to
just
it, but
like
it literally sounds like ritual is going on.
Yeah,
in my
but
ears. I
it does,
refuse it.
like some demonic.
Zimbo.
Yeah.
I said,
But I'm like, I saw the music video and I was like, Rama, sit down.
We love Rema here.
Yeah,
We love you.
Yeah,
Listen, you still have my heart to this day. But can we have the OU?
let's wrap up the bad boy.
Yeah.
Some boys just
Yeah.
aren't meant to be bad boys.
Mm-mm.
And
I
he's
think
not.
he'll get to a point where he'll
Yeah.
realize that and then just stop.
So, yeah.
Now, next onto the next set of musicians. Have y'all seen what's going on with Darko and P Square?
No.
So her new song,
tea.
Focus on Me,
Mm-hmm.
was sampled by P Square Gimme That.
Yeah.
So this song dropped on the 2nd of January and got taken down because P Square reported it. Now she already has like contracts signed off.
Yeah.
So it's sampled. She's given them 50% of what she makes from
yeah.
this. So she's doing it properly. Because it's not her first sample song, she knows how to go about it.
Mm.
But Peter from P Square decided to get her song taken down because she wouldn't let him be
In the
on
music
the
video.
song. Even
Oh.
though she's already put in the contract that they were going to be part of the remix.
Oh, so he's just being
So
he's
just
being
out
a-
of greed.
being a
So
pussy
she
hoe.
properly gets online and she explains everything. So I have the wee little
receipts.
screenshots. I have the receipts. I'm gonna pop them up somewhere here. She said, I wasn't going to say anything, but my music video was taken down for 6 days by Peter of P Square in an attempt to completely sabotage the song. Fortunately, the video is back up now.
Yeah.
Let me be clear. I had all the necessary clearance for the sample. This is not my first rodeo using a sample, as you know, and I did everything fairly. To put things into perspective, they're receiving 50%, rightfully so, yet Mr. Peter wanted to be featured on the song, even created his own verse for it. He told me not to speak to or clear with his brother, Jude, and Paul, who, by the way, have been incredibly helpful in resolving issues. So Paul is the other twin. And by the way, the two twins don't speak to each other. They hate each other.
Oh, wow.
They're like, there's never going to be a P Square union. They absolutely hate each other.
Crazy.
He claimed they would have brought unnecessary problems for her. But as soon as the song dropped, Peter completely switched on me, started causing troubles because he wanted to be featured on the track, even though I wanted him to be on the remix. But I guess that wasn't enough. Instead, he chose to act out of anger, manipulate the situation, and try to sabotage the song simply because I didn't bow to his demands. Taking my video down wasn't about
It's
copyrights.
all caps for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can tell.
you know
She's
they're
mad.
angry.
And
when
it's
the
4
all
slides.
caps.
I'm on slide 3 or 4. She goes, taking my video down wasn't about copyright or contracts. It was because he didn't get what he wanted to be featured. I quote saying to my team that I disrespected him. That's why he's taken down the video. His actions have impacted me deeply, hurting my fans, ruining my hard work, and all the time and money spent. It's heartbreaking because I grew up admiring him, and to see someone I once looked up to actively try to hurt me and block my success is incredibly painful. For the record, I had the clearance, the contracts, the paperwork from P Square. I went above and beyond to make sure their rights were respected and that this was handled correctly with the right people, ensuring that all contributors were covered. This isn't how her OGs are supposed to be moving. It's sad and disappointing.
Yeah, that was definitely like a childish kind of move. Like, just wait, like, patient,
It's
because the
greed.
remix would have banged like in
It's
the
greed with
time.
money because let's not lie, Favorite Girl was an anthem. It's still an
Yeah.
anthem. And the fact that when Rema jumped on it,
Yeah.
hold
that
up,
shit.
who better than
yeah,
some,
no, like-
straight like a telephone.
What he did was very like childish and stuff. So I'm happy, like,
Yeah.
thank God, like, she went through the right channels and got that story. 'Cause if
Yeah.
she didn't go through the right channels, it would have been like a huge mess up.
And I
for
feel
one
like
of us.
everything about this song particular is homage to Nigeria. Even the video is like old school
YK2,
Nollywood,
yeah.
is YK2. Wait, Y2K?
Y2K, yeah.
Yeah, Y2K. And then using a song like theirs, which around that time of Y2K, it was very popular.
Yeah.
So he just killed vibe.
Yeah.
So next gist. Tommy Fury has come out and spoken about him and Molly Mae's breakup.
Did that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Same.
Just
Yeah.
today.
He said the reason why they broke up is because he was an alcoholic.
Ooh.
That he was 25. He started coming home drunk all the time.
What age does he know?
25.
Oh. You said that as if it was like 10 years ago. I was like, I didn't know this man was 30.
He was 25
Yeah.
last year.
But can
We're
I say
20, 25,
something
now
that could be
26
quite
this year.
controversial?
Say.
Go on.
What did we talk about a couple minutes before? No excuses.
No
No
excuses.
excuses.
Yeah.
Now, fair enough.
No, he wasn't giving excuses.
Yeah, but however, like, so because of your addiction, you now, left your partner basically out there for dust. But
She
that's
had
not.
a child and you're out here doing up alcoholism.
Especially with like his career, like he's he's supposed to
have
be
money
going
to
to
get,
these
to
camps and
see
like he's
people.
being clean.
Mhm.
But I think the problem was that he just got caught up in the lifestyle, and she's just
Yeah.
not the lifestyle. Like,
Yeah.
So that's really why they split up.
that's what he came out and said.
I think that's
So because her documentary is coming out, I think in the
So
next
he
couple
had
of
to clear
days.
something up
So he needed to. I think he's doing this right before her
To control-
documentary
Yeah, I was
comes
gonna
out
ask you,
to
Angel, like,
control
what do you
the
think of that?
narrative.
Do you think it's like a?
Because she was never going to speak on it. I don't think she was ever going to come out and say anything, because even if he did have an alcoholism problem,
Yeah.
it's not her story to put
To
out
tell.
there,
Yeah.
because she's already seen what the public
I
does to him.
disagree.
Mm.
I will say that, like, I disagree.
will say.
You know, I'm an activist, so I gotta have a controversial opinion.
Yeah,
Well, I just think, like, if your partner is doing something and it directly impacts you, I do think you have every right to have your say on it. Maybe not have any say on, like, their journey and their story and how anything before you, anything during you and how that's affected you. I think you can speak to whoever you want to speak to about it, talk to whoever, because it's your story. And if it had an emotional, physical impact on you, mental impact on you, I think you had to speak on it. So I wouldn't hate on her if she decided
If she
to.
did, you know what? I
'Cause
hear
it's
it.
part of her story now too. So
It is 100%. But I think it's like she probably did it in a place of protection, in the sense that like there's a lot of crazies when it comes to celebrities and stuff. So he would have gotten.
it depends how
it
much
a
respect they have for
lot.
each other. So
Yeah, I think she must respect him highly for her to not say nothing.
I think
well,
she
so has her
respects-
documentary came out,
Not yet.
so we don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll ever know, because I really don't think she'll ever open her mouth and
don't
say
think so?
nothing. I don't think she'll come out and clear the air unless they get back together.
Yeah.
If they get back together,
She'll say something.
then she'll say something, because now the whole world knows you dumped his ass for some reason, and now you're back together and you ain't tell us. So
Do you
you
think
got
they're
the
gonna
whole
get
world
back together?
involved.
I
They
think if
have
it
a
gets tough.
kid.
Yeah. Usually it's tough when the father of your child is.
Yeah. And apparently he's trying. Well, he says he's trying. We just don't know if he's trying as good enough to her standards. Because she's not about that life. So dating someone who is about that life, who's gone
He's
out,
not about that
drinking.
life.
Well, that's not what that's
Have you
what
seen
he
him
was
dance?
saying.
He's not there. He's not
Girl.
trying to be there. Like,
But a
he's-
lot.
Dude, I
there's-
saw that video of him doing that 10K. Did you see the video of him doing 10K? And he like nearly knocked over an old lady. You don't see this video.
See, that's why he can't. This is why he can't run. Because
This way
he's
it's all
drunk.
the alcohol. He's trying to, when the next day after a night out, he's
Yeah.
trying to burn the alcohol, sweat the alcohol out. That's what he's been on. So look at the video right now, please.
I
You
will
know
look
what
it up.
is?
Tommy Fury doing the 10K.
So wait,
10K.
talk to me about that. So when you drink a lot the night before, you go
You know
on
when
runs.
everyone says like, "Oh, I need to sweat off this alcohol," so they'll like go
Yes.
for a run the next day or something like that. I'm not saying that's
It's
what
the
he
second
did.
thing that comes up on
No.
TikTok. Is that
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Like,
why is he sprinting
I
at
don't know.
10K?
Like, you know, he looks so.
Why is he sprinting at 10K?
Trying to get that time.
You have to show
trying
me
get
that video
finishing time.
later on.
No, that is so funny. I'll insert it in here, of course, but that is crazy.
But
Yeah.
did she know that he struggled with alcohol before they got together?
I say she wouldn't have known because they lived together for years. But I think his career in boxing took off a lot
I don't know.
after
Yeah.
Love
I'm
Island.
just confused. No, well, it isn't. I don't understand how you can be a professional athlete. Maybe it's just because I know a lot of athletes do struggle with substance use, but I actually don't understand if your job is to be fit and healthy. How do you
Live off
live off this lifestyle of like
snus,
the
the schnockcha, the pills.
the alcohol?
Yeah,
the
'cause a lot
drugs? I
of
don't
them do it.
understand
I think what's so funny because it's good to talk to you guys about it because like cool they do a lot of drug tests when it comes to these.
Yeah.
Depends
So
what
maybe
country
it's
you're at
off-season.
and what level.
Like when off season comes around, it's
But
just
is it like
party.
pushing
Yeah.
their bodies to the extreme? Does that make them like feel to do all these
The
stuffs?
Yeah, maybe.
Is that what it is?
The thing is,
Because
with-
usually having a healthy body should I not want to make you be more
Stay healthy.
healthier? What is going on in here?
Because I'm
going
really
on?
into like health and wellness.
Yeah.
Right. But I
Yeah.
do think there is a point where you can push it too far. And I
Yeah.
think that was a really good point that you made. Maybe because they take it to the extremes
Yeah.
for like how long is a season? Like 6-9 months of the year.
and like
And then
boxing,
the
yeah.
other time of that, it's like they're taking themselves to the peak.
Yeah.
And then guys, what comes up?
And I
must come
think
back
with, like,
down.
the-
so if it's not staying at a consistent
Consistent,
level, which
yeah.
I like to stay here and it's gonna have its little, but maybe because they're like up here.
I think it's because for
They really
you,
go down
your
here.
healthiness is more of a lifestyle. I think they've turned it into a career because it's like, even when I watch the Anthony Joshua documentary, whenever he's getting ready for a boxing match, he moves out of his house and he's like in like these rough ass apartments,
Yeah, I'm not
sleeping
doing
on
all
like a
that.
normal mattress. Like it's literally the opposite of what he normally does. So their diets and everything are crazy. So I'm not saying Tommy Fury is probably doing the same as Anthony Joshua, but
his brother, what do you call him, Tyson Fury?
Tyson Fury,
He didn't speak to his wife and kids for like 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah,
so they can get their head in the game. And by the way,
and he lost.
He lost, and now he's retired. He announced he's
Angel
retiring.
Arutura.
Yeah. He goes, oh, that. And he lost. Oh,
It
God.
lost.
Well, after he lost the second time, he actually came out and he now said it. He's retiring.
Yeah, it's time
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
pack it up.
It's time.
Put the gloves on
So,
the
yeah,
wall.
it's crazy what these
Yeah.
athletes be doing to themselves and
Is
all
that-
that. But
Is that
like,
the end of the gist of me?
no, actually, the last one
Oh.
is we're going to talk about the California fires.
Right.
Like they have been moving so crazy. So apparently it's now impacted 8 different areas in California. And one of the areas that is supposed to be heavily impacted is called the Palisades.
Yeah.
And that is where a lot of Black people currently live, like even normal, not even just the rich. So a lot of the rich people have been affected. So I took down little notes from like the videos that I was looking at, and it said the speed and the intensity of the fires is that it's moving at 15 miles per hour. So 5 football fields a minute are burning.
Ooh.
Like that's how quickly they're going.
This is not normal fire then.
Mm-mm.
So the thing is about like LA specifically is that they've got very dry weather.
Yeah.
And anything from like people going camping, if you haven't made sure that your fire is out properly with that heat, it can start up a fire again. If like I think they said like electrical wires as well, if they're not properly secured with the heat, fires again. So they
And the wind too.
and the winds,
Like,
that's
it can carry like literally a
the
flicker,
wind.
and like it can light a bit.
They'll carry it straight away.
Wow.
Under the ground as well. Like the roots can catch fire.
Yeah.
And like
'Cause
if a
it's
fire
very
starts
dry
out of
land.
nowhere,
Yeah.
it's probably from the roots.
So that's the main cause of these fires is actually the wind. I think they call them the St. Anne's winds or something like
yeah,
that.
here, yeah.
And so the winds, they're saying with a lot of these fires, when the winds come, it'll literally carry a bunch of fire and just push it somewhere else. So that's why it's being dispersed all over the place and it's not
Yeah.
just all one huge area.
Mm-hmm.
So they're saying like these fires happen quite frequently. So I think one of the last times it happens was 2020. And when it happened in 2020, the size of the fire was 4.3 million acres. That's bigger than the whole state of Connecticut. That's crazy. I think Connecticut is a state.
It's big.
Is it a
Bigger than
state?
Ireland.
Yeah, isn't it?
It's not bigger
Did you
than
say is
Ireland.
Connecticut? Did you say is Connecticut in Ireland?
No, she said
bigger.
is it as
Oh,
big
I was
as
like,
Ireland?
I don't have time for this geography lesson today. Like,
No, I just wanted to know the size. I still didn't do well. Like, in the
4.3.
size.
I'm shit at geography. I'm
I
shit at
studied it at
geography.
uni, but I
Mhm.
still couldn't really tell you. much
No,
about the world.
I hate geography.
It's
But
so much. Do you not like learning about the world around you?
if my passport's being stamped and I'm
Wow,
going there,
fair enough,
okay.
okay.
Yeah, I don't
I
know
like- I
nothing
like
about
the
the
people.
rocks, the larvae. Like, do you know what? It's so sad to say, but I get so interested in geography when natural disasters happen because then
That's
I'm like, how did it
Kind of
happen?
the most exciting part, like the
Yeah.
earthquakes
Toxic.
and all.
Yeah, like, what
tectonic
caused it?
You
plates.
know?
Toxic.
It's scary, but apart from that, I don't care about the flowers and the stuff.
I want my favorite superpower would be to like be able to go all the way into the core and see what's gone.
See what's going on in there.
Nah.
See what's going on
There's
in
nothing down
there.
There's nothing going on.
There's
in there.
nothing down there. There's no life. There's no nothing.
No, I know. I just want to see the rocks
Move.
doing things and the fires and the lava. I want to see that shit. That's what I wanna
No.
Mm.
see.
I'm
Listen,
okay.
that's
If you,
my
okay, so if
fantasy.
you had one superpower, that's what you would. A genie
no.
wish, one genie
One
wish.
of my favorites. Angel, don't make me look dumb, man.
Be like, you want to go into the earth and look at lava.
That's
You
okay.
see that for free when there's a volcano.
I don't give a heck. I want to be in there.
I'll take you to Iceland. We can go to Iceland and see the volcanoes.
Yeah, that's what we can
Oh,
do.
no, count me in on that.
Okay.
Count me in on that.
No, you're not coming.
No, don't be jealous. So
Only
apparently,
people who love geography can go.
I love it. So one of the fires that happened in 2021, they called this the Dixie Fire. That cost $6.3 million to suppress.
That's a lot of money.
So now the issue that they're starting to have in California is that there's not enough manpower to put out the fires. So like firefighters are struggling. They're calling firefighters from different counties. Well, so that we call the states.
Yeah.
Sorry.
They're calling in firefighters from different states.
Actually, I think counties.
Is it good? Probably counties as well.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe
they
I'm
choose
just thinking of
counties.
Orange
Counties
County,
before
and I'm just
states,
like,
anyways.
From different places, Shat. Everything.
Yeah,
But this is something that really intrigued me. They're getting prisoners to help too.
Oh,
So they're bringing
It's their
people out,
first line.
prisoners to help.
is it? What's that first line?
yeah.
Well, that's crazy and mad.
That is it legal?
I don't know, but that's
they
what the
do that?
person said.
To all else
She was
fails type
like,
shit.
fact that they're bringing certain
Who has
prisoners
the
out.
worst crime?
Oh,
Who's
No, I think
done
they'd be
it?
the ones that are almost about to let
I'd
go.
say
of.
probably the ones
they
that
don't
are
run
almost,
away.
and they'd be like, yeah, if you help out with
I
this,
think
you
that's
get
what
out
should be
early.
used.
Do you know this?
Prisoners should be used.
Is that what they said?
That's kind of hot, you know. Can you imagine the child line they'd be using afterwards? I got out
Yes.
early so I could save you.
Angel, can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Is it against prisoners' rights to use them for like wars and firefighting?
I think so. I think that's really bad.
100%.
Because prison's actually meant
Allegedly.
to be used for rehabilitation. Like prison actually isn't meant to be so much of a punishment as it's meant. Like it's meant to be, you've done something bad, bring you in here, and let's try rehabilitate you to be
Yeah.
a better person, before you come out. Do you know what I mean? For
Mm.
the majority, like. I mean, if you've done a really, really horrible thing, sometimes you just need to stay there for a while.
Yeah.
But it's meant to be for rehabilitation. So whenever like all this abuse that you see in prisons and all this like horrible stuff that happens, like it actually shouldn't really be that way.
Yeah.
So I don't think you should be using prisoners to be going to war, putting them on the front line and all this stuff against
I
their
agree.
will, unless it's
agree.
like something that's been agreed and they
Yeah.
agree to it. But the whole prison system is really messed up.
Messed up, yeah.
Very.
How do you feel about them using them for firefighting?
I think if it's agreed, like if they've come to like terms together, I
Yeah.
think that's the prisoner's decision.
enough
It's like a
people
job.
out
Do you know what I mean?
there.
Like someone
Yeah.
decided to be a firefighter. So if you're gonna
Yeah.
give the prisoner to have that option,
100%.
sweet. But if you're making them do it,
Do
I don't
yeah.
agree with that.
I
'Cause,
agree
like,
with that.
we're all human beings at the
Yeah.
end of the day.
So LA is also going through drought. So they have so much unlimited resources. There's actually not enough water to help put out a fire. So sometimes the firefighters are actually getting to houses and there isn't enough water and water pressure to actually help. So like people have shower curfews. Like you're not supposed to shower for too long to try and conserve water. So what they're also doing as well is that it's a bit mad because like LA is right beside the ocean. So a lot of people are like, can you just not use like the water from the ocean? But apparently all the salty water, it's going to ruin the land and them trying to grow stuff on it afterwards. So they also have to be careful using water from the ocean. So it makes things even harder.
That's
But
crazy.
what certain celebrities are doing is that they're hiring private fire brigades to put out fires by their houses.
Okay.
So a lot of like normal civilians who don't have the money can't do that. So a lot of celebrities are starting to be able to save their houses because they're just hiring private firefighters. But then
I did not know you could hire a private firefighter.
That is
Yeah.
crazy. You know,
Crazy.
thank you for letting me know my tax bracket.
yes,
Thank you.
because I mean some people have started calling out the Kardashians for it.
Okay.
Yeah, they should be calling out the Kardashians a long time before.
Yes.
This.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that family. I just want to put on the record.
Okay.
I really don't agree with that family. So
I agree with some things Kim does for the prison people. Some
I don't agree
things.
with anything they do.
Really?
Nothing.
Even some of the people that she's helped fought to get out.
That whole family has made their money off of Black women and Black people and stealing off of Black culture. And they
She
capitalize off
Listen,
poor people.
Yeah.
when you have
and-
educated
Look,
people on the pod, that's what they're
we
going to
can't-
tell
we
you.
can't
They're going to
really
tell you some
argue.
real shit.
Yeah.
Like they're going to.
We can't
I
argue.
can't even hold you.
Yes.
I ain't even gonna hold you. But one clip I saw about the fires is that like obviously the fires went off at 3 different places, right? It just looks too planned for me.
So
Oh, yeah.
some people,
I've heard this.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
people have actually been arrested recently for arson. So while there's people actually out here sacrificing their lives to save, some people have been mad and actually gone out to go burn their houses because they're trying to claim off fire insurance. But going on a bit more to the conspiracy part of things is that, okay, so LA know that you've got all this fire drought and all this stuff, all this fire that happens nearly every year. So why is there not enough water in your systems? Why is the government not working to make sure there's water within your systems and the pressure is good? Because if this happens so frequently, they should be prepared, right? That's one thing. Number 2, a lot of insurance companies
They've been canceling the fire
have been
insurance.
canceling fire insurance 2 months ago. So a lot of people who have lost their houses have really lost everything. Like they have nothing because their insurance will not do anything for them now. Which then even just goes to show that insurance companies are capitalizing off people suffering. They're hoping that you're going to be paying all this money to them and you're never going to have to claim, because now when it's time for people to claim, they're like, hold up, we canceled that 2 months ago. We cannot help you. So that man who's currently going to prison for, you know, the health CEO, a lot of people are like, bravo, when's the next one happening? Who we hitting next? Because this is how the rich stay rich and the poor stay poor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this, Angel? Because I saw this online a couple days ago. Not a couple days ago, a couple months ago. Basically, if Black people invested in life insurance, there'll be a lot less murders. Like black people getting killed because of their race.
Ooh, so they're saying
What do you
like in
mean?
the likes of like America, you see the way like the police are always like targeting Black people. Black people are going to prisons. A lot of them are being shot. A lot of them being killed.
So
But a lot
Black
more people
got
had
life insurance.
Yeah.
But life insurance is expensive, so it's like, can they afford life insurance?
Yeah.
That's
So
the
it's
thing.
not as easy as just like they're not wanting to get it. It's
Yeah.
how much is it going to be?
Yeah.
So many Black people may want to get life insurance, but life insurance depends on what area you live in, all
Yeah.
these different factors of anyone, like if there's anything that's happened to your family, in your family,
Yeah.
immediate family, and all this type of stuff. Like, so they may want to get life insurance, but it may cost them a lot more than it would a white person to get life insurance. But in theory, that could probably be something that would work. But I think it's too deep in the system for it to
Systemic
even, for that
racism
to even
far
become an
too much.
option.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they're saying
That's not the answer I wanted.
so
I'm
the-
sorry. Like,
No,
No,
but it's reality.
Yeah,
That
like I
if it
kind of knew it was gonna be that kind of answer,
Mm.
but I just wanted to get your thoughts on
Yeah,
it.
if it was
there's
like
so many layers to it. Like,
Yeah.
nothing's ever really.
if it's a dreamland,
If they want to make something
Yeah.
happen, like if the institution want to make Black people
Yeah.
gone,
Yeah.
Black people will be gone.
Yeah.
So it's
100%.
gonna take a lot more than getting life insurance to save the community.
100%. So the insurance company that apparently started doing this, they're called State Farm, and they dropped 72,000 homes and apartments from
gosh.
fire policies across California because they said they're high risk. So 72,000 people will lose their homes to these fires and
That's so
not get
crazy.
a cent or dime. And
For
there's people
investing,
where
like,
like their entire generations are California. Like I seen a video earlier on, and it was this girl looking at like her childhood home, and she was like, "This is the only home I've ever known, and it's gone. Like nothing
so
is there."
sad.
And then like when these fires happen, they have seconds to clear out.
Mm.
So it's absolutely crazy. So yeah, they're saying that the air quality is going to basically insane amounts of carbon monoxide is going to like pretty much ruin the air. It's going to take them years to recover from this. The ecosystem may possibly never heal from a lot of the stuff that's going on. And it's crazy to think that a lot of this is man-made. Like when you think of it, as much as they are saying it's temperature, it's the weather, and that you can't control weather, but you can put safety things into place to help stop these things. And it's a fact that they're not doing these things. And I've brought out a couple of list of names of all the celebrities who have completely lost their homes. So Mel Gibson, Bella Hadid, so the house from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, gone. Janae
Oh my
Aiko,
gosh.
Ricky Lake, Paris Hilton.
Wait, so it's impacted Beverly Hills?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
Paris Hilton, Heidi and Spencer Pratt, and their house insurance just got cancelled as well. So imagine millionaires, even their homes are being cancelled. So like right now, it's absolutely crazy because I think they have a GoFundMe going for them. I don't know if they set it up or someone else set it up, but like they were basically just laughing about it in their story. They're like, "Oh, it's a bit funny that our insurance company cancelled our insurance 2 months ago, and now our house is gone." Leighton Meester and Adam Brady, so that's the girl from Gossip Girl, Fergie, Mandy Moore, Tom Hanks, Chrissy Teigen and John Legend, Prince Harry and Meghan,
Oh wow.
Jonathan Majors, Tina Knowles, Keisha Cole. And apparently something has also happened with Jackie Aina. Now, she's not spoken too much about
I
it.
saw this on TikTok.
Yeah, but she was saying something has happened. So there's something definitely going on at the moment, I think, within her area. But she says her house is still there at the moment. But so it's scary for a lot of people. But even with all of this going on, the major thing for me is it's like I'm not even trying to be insensitive here. So I have to be very careful with the way I say it. But it's shocking to see how much people care for LA right now when this has been Gaza for the past year.
I was just like literally even thinking the fact that like so many people could probably name like, oh, this celebrity's house burned down. This like they first of all, they don't care if you live or die. They don't care if you've eaten your breakfast. They do not care about you.
Literally.
And so many families, children, women, children, like in Gaza, this has been their reality for
the past year.
No, not just the past year. Like this has been in Gaza. Like the occupation has been going on for like years. It's just now it's gotten the media's attention the past like year and a half or whatever. But like it's so like I just would like this to be like a wake up call to people.
I wish it was.
Please take your time and energy off of people that literally do not care if you live or die.
100%. And for me, it's like I've said this before on the pod, especially when we had like a lot of the riots and stuff, Ukraine, and people complaining about different countries being displaced here in Ireland. You're initially one natural disaster away from being these people. That's literally what all these celebrities are. One natural disaster away from being homeless. Like it can actually happen to anyone. And just as you said, like a lot of people are focusing on all the celebrities that has happened to, but I watched this interview of this man. Apparently it's called the Bunny Museum. I'm going to pop a video in here. And him and his wife basically go around the world and like they basically pick up things that are all about bunnies. So it might be like a statue, a rug, a carpet, a bunny. So they've created a massive museum, just all bunny artifacts lost. They took them 40 years to get all of that. So that's been their life's work gone. He's not a celebrity. What does he go back to? That was their business. That was their way of earning money. Everything gone. And no one knows his name. So it's like, as much as people are talking about all the celebrities, like all the families where their entire generations have grown up in these homes, gone. Everything completely wiped out.
And that's if you're
gone.
lucky, if it's just your home. Because like imagine what could happen to
There's
you.
people's schools.
Yeah.
Schools are gone. hospitals,
Yeah.
jobs. There's so many people who have to pick up their lives right now, like ordinary people who don't have thousands in a bank, that right now are going over to family members' houses just trying to like live wherever they can because they literally have nowhere to sleep.
Yeah.
No jobs to go to the next day, no schools to put their children in.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, it's January, it's the beginning of the year, and this is how they're starting their year. A scratch with nothing.
Yeah, God have mercy.
Like,
My heart goes
no.
out to them anyways.
It's actually been so crazy. So I really hope that it makes people just super grateful for what they have, because literally, like, no one would have ever thought that this would have been their lives the beginning of 2025.
That's crazy. January, like
January.
Hollywood is literally burning.
Literally.
But to be honest, it's been burning though. Just
That's why they call it Holly Weird.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, but
a lot of weird shit be going on in there,
bro.
Yeah.
A lot of weird shit is going on there.
Talk about some weird shit. Let's move on.
Ooh.
Yeah, to some dilemmas and stuff. Thank you guys so much.
Dilemmas.
You know, we are tied for time, so we do have to run through these quickly.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
Number one. My friend's sister tricked us into funding her whole birthday by pretending we had to pay deposit for a restaurant dinner. On the day, we had to pay full amount for our dinner, and we were confused. So what should I do? Did you get
Wait,
it?
so what did they pay for?
She asked for the deposit.
Yeah, so basically
Didn't put it towards the dinner.
Yeah.
Kept it for herself and said, you all have to pay. So she just took the money.
Yeah.
She just took the money. She said,
They say tricked.
birthday tax.
Tricked.
Right there.
Yeah.
Damn.
You can ask for the money
And that's
back.
his sister.
Yeah.
Well,
my
I would be
friend's
at the
sister,
dinner being like,
my friend's sister tricked us into funding her whole birthday by pretending we had to pay a deposit for the restaurant dinner.
and
On the day, we had to pay full amount for our dinner. And okay, so basically, you know, when you book a restaurant, you pay a deposit to secure the booking. However, on the day, they just had to pay for their meals, full price.
I wouldn't have paid my full meal. I would have said, I paid my deposit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should have stood up for
They
themselves in
should've
that
stood up
moment,
for
because she
stand-up.
really took advantage of them, and
She
that's
did.
not nice. And it sounds like they're younger than her as well.
Yeah.
So she's mean.
I think what you should do is cut her off.
Do you know what? Let me tell you what I would
It's the
do.
friend sister.
You said it's a friend sister. So what your friend is going to do is go and get something valuables of her sisters that she really cares about.
Allegedly.
Not allegedly, do it. Get something she cares about and sell it and see how she likes it then.
Does she have a
taken
car?
advantage of, you know?
But I don't understand how they let that happen.
Angel still on that. We need solutions.
To yourself.
We need solutions,
Like,
girl. We need action.
That's what
So
you're
if
going
he
to
wants
do.
to know, like, what do I do now?
Yeah, what do you know?
Don't do it again.
Okay.
Don't take the L. I
Angel's
don't
a good
know.
person.
Like,
Don't take the L. What
No,
you're going
take the
to do
L.
is go to your friend's sister's
Guys,
place and get something
the
valuable.
best revenge is silence.
No, it's not.
I'm taking the L. I'm
No,
moving
it's
on
not.
peacefully.
See,
with
this
your
is an
life.
angel devil moment right here.
I think obviously,
Silence
like,
is not the best revenge.
I think the best thing to do, like I said first, is just cut her off.
Or take it to small
Yeah.
claims court.
Yeah.
we hood here.
But if you want to show up to court for £35,
Stand on business.
stand on business.
If you gonna really wanna.
Small claims court.
So
Yeah.
what you gonna do is what I said. You know, she got
You
a
have
nice Pandora
options.
ring
You have
that
options.
she likes. Her phone
Canon
handy.
7X, where she's taking pictures at the dinner.
Exactly. Get your money back some way of form.
Next dilemma. Obviously, this is just like in connection to a previous episode where I talked about me meeting a very nice chocolatey man
Oh,
and that I bit him.
you bit
Yeah.
him?
Like, something like that. Yeah.
And then like a,
Yeah, like a
Boy.
like
Oh,
a, mm.
okay.
Do you know what I mean? And then
Oh, wait, first date?
no,
Oh, second
no,
date?
no. Girl,
Oh my
Wait,
god.
how many dates before
It's
you
so
can tell
funny.
someone? That's what I want to know.
You know why I can't comment? Because I know what this man.
Okay, go. Tell me. Do I know this man?
anyways, no, you don't.
I'm not friend that knows. No, you don't.
Okay.
I'm not friend that knows too much though about her.
Okay.
So it's like,
Continue.
So yeah, so basically, I bit him because you just do those things. You know what I mean? As a girl, and then obviously someone re-asks, "Did you bite him?" But what? You don't bite.
No, continue.
These girls bite. Don't even let them.
I did not.
I mean, a little like, where's the biting happening? Like, what are you biting on?
No. It was just it was just really funny. It was just like a bite on the arm, like
Yeah,
just a
you know, it's called
cheeky.
cuteness aggression. You ever heard of that?
Yes, that's
Like, if you
exactly what it
really
is.
like someone,
do
you're
it.
like,
Or to go going with that
To bite
cuteness
them.
aggression.
cuteness aggression. So obviously, Rhea was like, "And did he bite you back?" And I was like, "I ain't gonna talk. What's the next topic?" But yes, he did bite me back. Moving on. Next element. Long story short, I have. Oh, did you guys want to say something? Did you want to say anything?
No.
Because me, I'm not out here biting nobody.
I know. I actually would like someone to bite.
It's so nice. It's
Yeah.
therapeutic. After a long day, just
Um,
you know what I mean?
yeah, it's like a stress ball.
Yeah, exactly. We're going with that. Okay.
My mind has gone somewhere else. Next topic.
So
Sounds
long.
in love.
Yeah, no, 100%. No,
Oh, you
can't
guys are
just
lover
buy-
girls.
Yeah,
No, cute.
100%. So long story short, I have recently realized that I settled for my partner because 2 years ago I didn't think we would go as far as we did, and it's making him feel devalued. But I still love him, so how can I work with the fact that I settled? Because now he always feels like he's not being treated as well.
Oh, I actually feel sorry for the two of them.
Are they married?
No, they're just in a
Wait,
relationship.
so she isn't treating him as well.
She
Yeah,
feels
obviously
like she
subconsciously-
settled for him.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's probably a girl who probably just met a really nice guy when she was going through something and was
Yeah.
like, you know what,
Mhm.
he's nice,
Let me
but
just stick with him.
yeah, but he's nice, but not your type.
Mm.
Yeah.
So it's now a case where she's kind of like, I'm here, but I'm still not feeling it that much. But he is a good person.
I feel
Time
like
to go.
I think
yeah,
it
it's
is
either
time
you
for her
break
to
up or you
go.
guys sit down and have that
It's
hard
not
conversation.
either.
You need to
She has to
decide who's
go.
worth growing with, and I don't
Yeah.
think
I don't
that
think she like
she's
you.
tried to grow with him.
Yeah, I think she's just not as into him. Like it's okay
Yeah.
that he's a nice person. Not
Mm.
everyone you date needs things need to end badly
Mhm.
because like the last thing she wants is to stay. The next thing you know, he's popping a ring on your finger.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh my God, now I have to marry him. And then you end up being married to this man and
Yeah.
then you're stuck there.
Yeah.
I do
I don't
think a
think we
breakup
should
needs to
ever
happen.
settle. in this
No.
life. Like,
There was I think there was
there's an abundance.
there's a
in this. Like, we
quote.
actually operate in an abundant universe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, we do not have to settle for anything, whether that's
No.
a job, lifestyle, partner,
Yeah.
friendships. Like,
Mhm.
you can actually have what you want.
Yeah.
Whatever you want, we can actually have
100%.
it.
Mhm.
You just have to maybe be patient for it.
Yeah.
100%.
Facts.
Like there's this TikTok that I saw recently, and it's this woman basically just talking about it's better for women to marry late or date late than to marry wrong.
Right, wrong. Yeah.
That
agree
it's
with
better
that.
for you to not have the settling energy and stick to the settling
Yeah.
energy and go for what you actually want, because later on the relationship fails and then you've just missed out on how many years of
Years.
happiness
Yeah.
and actually getting what you actually want, because that's what you're craving at the end of the day, is what your body's craving at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I think if people started looking at relationships a little bit differently, things like that wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
And like, it's gonna sound. Sometimes people think I make it sound like people are disposable when I say this, but this is truly just how I view relationships and like friendships. Is that it can be like a cycle.
Mm.
So sometimes cycles can be 6 months. Sometimes a cycle can be 3 years, 7 years, 10 years. But you've served your period of time in someone's life.
Yeah.
And literally, I think of it as like literally, like an Apple Watch, the rings on your Apple Watch.
Yeah.
Sometimes that ring's gonna close.
Yeah.
And that's okay. And you
Yeah.
shouldn't regret the time you've had with that person.
Yeah.
But if that ring's gonna close, it's time to move on.
Yeah.
And I think
Yeah.
for her to come in and ask this question, honey, I think your ring is closed.
It's time. You know, it's
I
time.
just wanna hug her.
It's time
Mm.
to say.
But it's very
goodbye.
exciting. Like, look at this as an opportunity to start a new chapter.
Yeah.
And it's so exciting because you have no idea what's going to happen next.
And even letting go of him maybe will allow him to fulfill his own full potential. Maybe you
Yeah.
guys will just meet
Yeah.
again.
It's kind of
in a
on
couple of
him as
years.
well to let him go.
100%.
Yeah.
Like it gives you the opportunity to find your person for him to find his person. Because
Yeah.
right now it's a bit more selfish on your side, because as much as it's like you're trying not to do the heartbreaking thing, it's selfish in the sense that he's not getting someone that truly loves him 100%.
Yeah. Right. 2 more.
2 more.
I know. Thank you guys so much for these dilemmas. We so appreciate it. And I'm so
Shout
happy to
out.
have you here, Angel, to help us answer these. So not really a dilemma, but why do you guys like to disturb women when they know they need to get bread and work for X? Like, why would you date me knowing this was something you wanted to do? And why do guys feel like they always have to strive for something but do it alone? Part 1. Part 2.
Oh,
Do you want to read? Okay, we'll go with part 2. There are many successful women who've made it to the era. They are now the era they are in now, and still balance friendships and relationships. It's just so frustrating. Come back, babe. I miss you. Okay, I'm starting on now. To be honest with you, girl, I hear it. I hear you. I've dated I've gone on date with guys, and I've dated guys, and it's kind of like it's been like cool. You've now seen me. You want me. We go on dates, whatever. now all of a sudden you need to chase the bag. Well, you're not chasing the bag before you met me.
Because a harsh reality for some women, and this is why, like, I firmly believe in waiting to get intimate with someone.
Yeah.
But whenever you first meet someone,
Mhm.
because some guys will really just want to experience you. And that doesn't take away how amazing you are as a woman. Like, if anything, it just highlights how amazing you are as a woman. But like, some guys will literally just want to experience you and try that. And so, I mean, the other side of that is you have men who are like, okay, maybe if I get into this relationship, I can work on this and work on that. And eventually, like, I'm going to get my money up. But then 6 months can go by. They're not where they thought they would be at with their money. And that's starting to kind of get them down. And they're kind of like, oh, well, I didn't get my money up as quickly as I thought I'd get my money up. So time for me to do it on my own.
Let me piggyback on your point, because yes, we're 100% right. But sometimes, right, like your presence is just enough for them.
Yeah.
You don't have to sleep with them for them to waste your time. They can still waste your time with you not sleeping with them. That's the thing as well. You have to value your presence, like just you as an individual. Like they can still take advantage of just that too. Just being associated with you is enough.
Yeah.
They eat crumbs. They like crumbs.
Yeah, I think in this case for this babe, it's just like it's tiring when like imagine just I'm chilling by myself. You
Just
came to
chilling.
come
Try
and disturb my
right.
ecosystem.
Try clock it.
Come
Like,
and disturb me.
usually we can, as women, we can clock it.
Yeah.
If we're like, we have a set of standards that we have for ourselves. And unfortunately, I'm actually a lover girl. So like I actually, unfortunately,
Same.
will stand by a guy while he's down.
Yeah.
You're trying
But
not
I'm
to
trying
be
not
that
to be that
no
girl
more.
anymore. But like,
Allegedly.
See, like, I'm not even as lover girl as you guys. Maybe I'm an undercover lover girl. I don't show it as much as you guys.
we're women, and as
But
women,
it's
we
the
nurture. It's actually in our nature to nurture. And I
Yeah.
think men don't understand the value of that nurturing side to us. Like,
Yeah.
there's one guy I used to like talk to, and he said that his mind was like a man's mind is the mind of a jungle or something like that. Whereas like as women, like I think of my mind as like a garden.
Yeah.
With like flowers and butterflies and things like
Peace.
that. Peace,
Yeah.
flowers, butterflies. And sometimes it rains. That's okay. But I try to be a good gardener and nurture that side of me. And I think as women, we pour that love and light into other people. And I do think that can be our role as partners in a relationship. So when it comes to like growing together, you know, when a guy's like, I need to go get my money up. Like, you don't actually understand just how beneficial having a woman by your side.
They
But
don't
I mean,
understand.
we're not here to try to convince anyone of
Yeah.
our worth.
Right.
So I'm not
That's
going to
the
sit here and
facts.
tell you I can be your gardener to your
Gardener, yeah.
jungle. But as women, it's within our nature to be
To do that.
nurturing and to pour love and light into someone. So certain men who like they'll understand that.
Yeah.
And if you're
Real
that,
ones would understand that. Like
real
you
ones
said.
will understand that. And it's time I think women start aligning ourselves with men who like see us as them gardeners over just like disposable
100%.
disposable
100%.
points of
Hey,
interest,
word
to be
for word,
honest.
bar for bar, M for M.
100%. Like it's just
No crumbs.
No crumbs. Like they eating the crumbs, but you sweep that shit up. She left no crumbs. That's why we have to really just take in what Angel just said. Maybe go back a couple
I was gonna say if it's possible for me to even just rewind on that because it's like I actually have nothing else to add.
I don't know. Did it
I
make any
literally
sense?
have nothing else to add.
Sometimes it's hard to articulate that, obviously, because like let's say I'm currently going through something as well. However, like seeing like you saying that and then obviously hearing it as well is like this is exactly who I am. And it's okay if the wrong person doesn't get that. I now know that was the wrong person. So now I can now move on and show it to the right peeps. Right now that are just my girls right now.
Well, the right person is gonna see your love,
Your
light,
worth.
and
Yeah.
your
I think a lot of
vulnerability.
it comes from just women not realizing their self-worth. Like
Yeah.
100%. Like know your value.
And
know-
don't pour energy into empty vessels.
Sis, I was literally sat there thinking about it today. I was watching this interview. This Lecrae, he's like a Christian musician who now does Christian podcasts, and he was just talking about this girl who did like OnlyFans, then decided to stop, and then she found God and all these things. And like the moral of the story was just that it's so important for women to just know their self-worth, because the minute you know your worth, you stop letting people in who are going to use you, who are going to abuse you. You also start seeing yourself in a much more positive light.
Yeah.
On top of it, it became a thing where it was like, especially when it came to the sexual side of things, she stopped objectifying herself. And then it became a thing where it was like, the way I just sort of like looked at it was that if you're whole and you're healed and you're going off and you're having all these random hookups and you're meeting with all these random weird people, every single person that you're meeting along that way, you're leaving like a little piece of yourself. Because eventually, even when you're away from them, your body starts to crave them. Your mind is craving all those things and you're not healing and you're not whole. And then when you do meet the right person, you can't give the whole of yourself to the right person because you've left so much of yourself with other people. So it's like knowing your self-worth and knowing who to give it to is so important.
And if it's not a man, let it be your girlfriend.
Let it be.
Like,
That's what I literally just
let
said
it be
right
your
now.
Let
girlfriend,
it be the
your
people who
family.
lift
That's
you
okay.
up and
Like,
Yeah.
oh my
I
god.
mean, I have like my little sister, and like if I'm not like I pour so much love. Like my mission in life is to pour love, light, and energy into her. So like we all have a capacity to love.
Yeah.
And I feel like women, whenever we don't have a partner, I think a lot of women are like, well, I have no one to love. Then it's like you have so many things,
People around
so many
you,
people around you that you can pour your love into,
Even to
and
yourself.
receive love as well.
100%.
Like I wake up every day and I'm like, I love myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Facts.
you have to tell you have
Facts.
to
Even when
every
I'm
single
naked, I look in the
day.
mirror and be like, this is tea.
Yeah,
I love this.
yeah.
I love this. Like it's a daily ritual. Like I look at myself and make sure. But like even yourself, what I've kind of learned to do is if I'm not able to give my love to people around me that and they don't understand, I just give it to myself.
Yeah.
So let's say for example, I want to go out and spend time eating with someone. I'll take myself out. I want someone to buy me something. I'll just buy it myself.
Yeah.
Type shit, you know?
Pour into yourself.
Literally.
Yeah.
So I have a blind ranking for you girlies.
No.
I know it's so much tea. Right. You guys ready?
Okay.
Hairstyles. Men's hairstyles.
Okay.
Oh.
Are you guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
How many? Or is it 1 to 5? What is it?
5.
Okay.
I'll try and track it for you guys. Right. Cornrows.
Oh.
3.
2, 3? Okay.
3.
I love me some cornrows, by the way. It's 3.
They don't look good on everyone, by the way.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Some people look
Like,
childish.
really, really weird.
Some grown men need to let go
Yeah,
of these
let it
cornrows.
go.
They look childish.
Some men really don't sit them.
What?
Yeah.
And I feel like last year was the year where everyone just
Everyone
started
just wanted to
braiding
do-
their hair. I was like, what is wrong with
And
you?
guys, we know their hair wasn't long enough and it just looks like really pathetic.
Oh,
I'm just
or
sorry.
it's not full enough.
It's not full enough.
Like, what are you doing?
Pack it in, get the taper fade.
No. Why is there
Yeah.
expression in your hair?
Yes. Okay, guys who wear extensions, can that be like another? Can we talk about that?
I can't be
Sorry, we're
staring
not talking about
expressions
that.
of you. I can't be buying expression in my house.
Yeah,
I
just
didn't
some
see your
expression
head.
and then like, no. Sorry, next. Next hairstyle.
Cornrows number 3.
3. 3 generous.
Yeah.
3 was generous.
Okay. Like, I couldn't imagine Aaron Pierre with
Extensions
braids.
is crazy. I'm sorry.
He can get it with braids. I mean cornrows. Right.
No, but that low cut's better on him. Some of that low cut.
Twists.
Twist.
Like what types? It's like barrel twists?
Yeah, like just twists.
barrel twist as in lock barrel
lock
twist?
barrel twist?
Or you know
Yeah,
the
like
ones
lock
that people are doing with their natural hair that's not cute.
Okay,
Twist.
see a guy with lock twists? Like if he's just got like a retwist?
Mm-hmm.
Barrel twists, I think, are
That's
nice.
number 1.
Number 1
Number
for you?
1.
For me,
I
see
would've
the
said
guy
number
with
2,
fresh
number 2,
twist?
Number 2 because it's average.
Okay,
Number 2, number 2.
2.
Number 2?
Because I think when they're done freshly,
Yeah.
yeah, and they actually have locks, and it's
Yeah.
not, you know, the ones that they be twisting with their hair.
No.
I'm not here for that. Actual locks, and it's 2.
2. Okay.
Afro. So you know when they have like the taper fade and it's just afro.
Okay, I like it when they sponge it.
Okay.
Oh, I twitch.
That's hard.
Maybe I just like,
We have 1, 4, and 5.
I don't like that spongy thing.
Waves, no.
you don't like when they sponge
I don't
your hair,
like the
like
spongy
it
thing.
gathers a little bit.
Nerp.
I think waves has to be 1. Waves has to be 1.
I don't like this blind ranking. Can we start again? Okay.
Waves
But
has to be
waves-
1. Waves.
I-
You don't like waves?
Okay, if we're averaging. No, I like a
First
wave.
of all, waves haven't been mentioned, so keep focus on
No,
the.
but I'm
focus
saying we need to keep
on the
we
afro.
need to keep space for waves.
Because I don't want to
Okay.
be anti-natural hair. Like I don't want to put.
I like
the
natural
afro,
hair.
like-
We'll put it.
Okay, can I
No,
put a
we'll put it-
disclaimer? I love it when they got the
But
afro
we'll put
and
it
they
as a
sponge
4.
it out. But we're gonna have to put it at 4.
Yeah,
But
But
disclaimer,
I agree with
I like
you.
it.
Okay,
I agree with you on that.
right. Low cut fade, and that includes your waves.
1.
1.
But you think that over the barrel twist?
Yeah. Waves
A
and the
low cut fade is.
Okay, look.
low
I'll
cut fade.
bite someone with low cut fade now.
When it's freshly done.
Yo,
Sometimes the hairlines be looking a bit weird though.
Hey,
When they're going to the correct barber, when they go to Manny the barber, yeah,
Some
or
of them don't
Ansel
go to the correct
Cuts.
barber. I just want to say this.
Go
right
to
now.
Manny the barber, he'll
Some
fix
people
you.
are you're too loyal to the barber that you've had for 10
Yeah.
years.
Some of
And
the
sometimes it's
barbers be
okay to switch
receding
up.
their
They're ruining your
hairline.
hairline.
Yeah.
And it's okay to switch it up. I'm going to look straight down the lens when I say this. It's okay to cheat on your barber because your hairline's fucked up.
she said,
She's
I'm gonna
here
hold
with
your
that.
hand when I
I
say
know
Say
far
this.
too many guys where their hairlines be crooked.
Yes.
As someone recently, right, and it was in a wedding video, and I was like, "No,
Oh.
honey, how are you gonna do that to you on your wedding day? Like, your
He was the
hairline's
groom?
giving up." He was a groom, and his hairline was giving up to Sango. Like,
Whoa.
But okay, we'll put it at 1.
Yeah. Fade for one.
Yeah.
Dreads.
Here's my thing with dreads. I actually only really, really like them when they're freshly retwisted. But I don't
Yeah.
think I can deal with
Do you know
dreads
what?
when they're not done.
not just
like
freshly.
that.
Have you seen a man with a receding hairline with dreads?
No, I don't want to.
Don't.
I don't want to.
I hate this
Guys.
context. I hate this context.
When their hairline starts to
Is that a
recede.
thing?
Yeah.
But why? Because the dreads are heavy?
It doesn't help.
Depends what type of dreads. Like, are we talking like wicks? Are we talking about freeform?
Oh,
Neat locks?
do you know the
What are we
ones I
talking
absolutely
about?
hate? The paddles.
Is that is that wicks? The ones where it's
I
like
think
thick?
the paddles.
Yeah. Someone, it actually looked really good on someone, but I don't know who it was.
I've never met
But you don't
anyone
think
that's
you could ever with a guy with the thick?
Mm-mm. I'm so sorry. I could never. Wicks. No.
Well, that's
It even sounds like a candle, bruv. No.
yeah.
Absolutely, positively not.
So dreads going at the bottom?
Yeah.
That's number
Sorry,
5. But
guys.
to be honest, I wouldn't have changed the ranking. You guys did really well. Low cut fade, obviously number 1. That's why I kept
That
it at the
has to
end.
be.
Yeah.
I love a look. Put your tongue back in your mouth. We're on a
What?
show.
You know, when you say low cut fade, who's in my head? Aaron Pierre.
I'm trying to think who else is in my head for low cut fade. Kofi. This actor called Kofi. He's Ghanaian. I
He's
think.
that Ghanaian guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was. Was he in that movie with all the girls in it? Girls Trip? Was it Girls
Yes,
Trip?
him.
Yeah.
Ooh,
He's fine.
I have a type. So cold water swimming.
Oh.
Yeah, it's time for us to dive into you because,
Okay,
girl.
dive in, no pun intended.
Oh my God. It's what I did there. Hey.
Liddy.
Girl, explain this cold water swimming.
Okay, so you go swim in the cold water, basically.
It's like in the ocean.
Yeah.
Is it for the muscles and stuff?
So I started doing it like 3 years ago now, and
Mm.
I was at like a really depressing time. So like my mental health was literally like in the floor. And I remember one of my friends was like, "Come with me, I'm going for a swim. Like you should try it." And like I believe life's gonna put you through some like tough shit. Like we're all gonna go through adversity in life. And like I think people think like, why does she do this? And it's like I do the hard things on purpose. So whenever I have to deal with the hard things that just come at me, I'm better equipped to deal with them. Like my nervous
Real.
system can regulate it better.
Real.
And it works, I promise you.
Real.
I was gonna say that when
So,
you say it like that,
Yeah.
you're
People just think I'm crazy. Like, why would you do that? I'm like, because
No.
if I'm putting myself through something tough on purpose,
So
I can deal with it better.
to do this cold swimming. Like, what time do you have to like get up? I know Ireland's usually cold in general.
It's actually depends on the tide. It doesn't really depend on like what time of day.
tide,
So you can go
okay.
any time of day. Sometimes I go in the morning. Sometimes I'd go in the evening. Like especially in the summer, whenever you have like the later nights, it can be really, really nice, like going for sunset. But it depends on the tide, to be honest. And you don't really need that much to get started. If you guys want to, you just go. Oh no,
I
you
can't
just guys
swim.
learn.
Maybe I would drown
Learn. And
I
you
can
can
only
wear a little
swim.
floaty device. Like you can wear a little float.
in the ocean, so it can carry me away.
But there's different. No, you're gonna be okay. And so basically, like, so I just went that one day with my friend. Like, I brought my towel, my swimming costume. That was it. And then you go in, and I think we tried like you just kind of wear your watch and time yourself. But I think we did like 10 minutes. Like, you shouldn't really stay in any longer than 15. Sometimes I let you do like 5, like if it's super super cold. But I go in. You're kind of just like shivering a little bit. And that first minute is the minute that you want to get out. But you push through past that and you stay and your body kind of acclimatizes to it. And then after about like a couple minutes, you're kind of just like chilling, swimming about a little bit. And it's fun and it's nice connecting with nature.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I use that moment to like reconnect with myself and the world around us. And it's actually a really beautiful experience. And no, honestly, like
to be honest, I
it's
see
peace.
it.
Like,
I see it.
there's no noise, there's nothing, and that's just kids screaming at the beach. But even within that, like you've immersed yourself in the most like I think you're so connected to the whole,
Mhm.
and like this is gonna sound crazy, but like the divine. I think whenever you're like
Mm.
immerse yourself in that natural environment, like we can learn so much from nature, like the
I
seasons and
understand the
life and everything.
concepts. I just know I can't do it, man.
And
No, don't say
but
that.
just think about like the first thing that I said in, if you force yourself to do the hard things, that like discipline, and you know I can overcome this. When life hits you with something that you don't expect to hit you with, you're gonna say I can get past
Do
this.
you know what? Let me rephrase myself. It's not that I can't. It's that I don't. What's
Yeah.
that called?
Can I tell you something?
This is like.
But sometimes the things we don't want to do the most are the things that are gonna get us the most growth.
No,
And that's why, like,
can I say something? I resonate with this, but obviously I kind of saw it with like my master's. I feel like my master's was the hardest thing I had to do in my life. So ever since I finished it, I'm like, wow, I can literally do anything I want to do. And it's so funny that you said cold water swimming, because I literally saw a quote today that said the cold water doesn't get warmer as you wait. Did you send me that? I don't know.
I saw them in my post. I don't know.
I think I probably did see it from your post, because I literally just saw it. I was like,
the cold water doesn't get any warmer the longer you wait to jump in.
Yeah, because like things don't get harder the longer you wait to deal with them.
The only time I enter cold water is when it's like blazing outside.
But like there's different things.
Summer.
So like there's things like when I started doing hot yoga before I did cold water swimming, and I'd say hot yoga was a similar thing where like you're in this room, it's so hot. As soon as you get in, you're sweating within like 20 seconds. And the only thing your body wants to do is is in there doing your yoga practice. And you're like, I just want to leave. Like, it's so hot in here. I just want to get out. If you push yourself, you finish that session, you're like, I did it. You know what I mean? Like, I've done that. So, like, do the hard things.
Yeah.
Because life's going to hit you with some shit. And it's like, that's the whole point of life.
Or
like,
try spin. Spin was tough. Like,
I've done spin
like, in the
before.
Bible, they talk about long suffering. So, like, you are going to suffer in this life. So, you need to be able to learn how to better equip yourself with it. And
Damn,
deal
I'm
with
not
it.
gonna lie. Everything you're saying, I actually hear it. Like, baby girl, you're eating.
Yeah.
Like, you're eating it up.
No, I love it. No, I really, really love it. And obviously, I could be wrong, but are you a humanitarian?
Yeah.
Someone told me you was.
But
I wanted to get into that.
I do love like activism and stuff.
Well, I kind of just say, I don't really like putting labels on things. Because it's like when I first started, I was like, everyone put the label activist on me.
Yeah.
And then I was doing a lot of educational content and all this type of stuff. And then as the years kind of went on and my content developed, I had people being like, well, where's all your activism stuff? And I'm like, no, I'm still an activist.
Yeah.
Like my core
You
values
just don't post
remain.
about it.
But like, all my values and ethics remain the same. I just kind of go a different way about expressing that. And I think that just is my job as a creative, is I'm always going to evolve and express things in different ways. So like, whereas like when I first started my content, I was really heavy on like educating white people. Y'all gotta, why don't you like talk about this? You got to know about this. And then as my journey developed, it was more, okay, they don't care. How can I nurture the community? What can I do for our community?
I was just about to say, it's not your job to teach people, you know?
It's not.
So people pushing that label on you is not fair.
It's a bit tough. And then that's what I think whenever, with my cold water swimming, whenever I'm sharing that, some people be like, you're not talking about your activism anymore. I'm like, nah, in an indirect way, I kind of am, because I'm trying to get the community to connect to something that can actually benefit us as a whole, and also be that point of inspiration and representation for someone that may not otherwise have that. Like, I get people in my DMs being like, I love this video, seeing a black girl at the beach with braids was so nice to see. And other people that look like me looking at that being like, I can do that too. And it's not just I can do that too, and it's something that's not going to be good for you. Like, it's actually something
where
that's going to
did
be
all
great.
this passion come from? Like, is this something that like your parents did, or because it's not something I've heard very often? Like, I hear of people doing like a lot of this like cold water swimming, especially when they're trying to like raise money for charity. They'll get the whole community out, but I've never actually met anyone who actually does it as part of their life practices.
I think I didn't have it easy growing up. I don't think anyone ever did. So that's like a weird statement to make. But I think we all go through adversity in this life, and it all looks different for everyone. So I experienced a lot of adversity growing up. And then I kind of hit that point where I said, no one's coming to save me. So, I mean, I think surrounding yourself with people is great. But when I go to bed at night, I'm by myself. When I wake up in the morning, I'm by myself. So at a certain age, I was just like, you got to do something for you. You got to drag yourself up out of this hole. And ever since then, I've just been kind of looking at different ways to help regulate my nervous system. Like, I used to suffer really badly with anxiety. And I actually say I used to, but I think I still do. But I just have found better ways to deal with it when I stick to the things that calm me down, like the hot yoga. I stopped doing yoga actually for a few years, but that's like a completely different topic. But like the hot yoga, I exercise. Even when I run a marathon, like I ran the marathon a couple years ago, people were like, "Why are you doing that?" And I'm like, because discipline, and discipline and getting over that adversity, because it's hard, it's difficult, but life is hard and difficult. And it wasn't until I started doing the stuff that could help me better deal with it.
Your mindset's so beautiful.
Honestly,
it took so much to get here.
Wow.
It took so much to get here.
If you don't mind me even just interjecting, I obviously met you. I've met you before. I think I met you at the label. I saw you there, but I think I met you way before that.
Probably could have been, maybe.
But like, obviously, I got to know you more that night in London.
Yeah.
And obviously, I followed you on Instagram. I was like, seeing your content is so refreshing. Like,
thank you.
it's just so like such a breath air. Like, I obviously saw on YouTube you posted a what do you call short? You were riding your bicycle in Morocco. With your mom. How was that?
Yeah, so it was like a brand trip. So we went with Intrepid, which is like I think they do organized group trips.
Yeah.
So that was like an active tour. And it was a different kind of holiday. Like I say I took my mom on holiday last year with me, but she doesn't count it as a holiday because we were up doing stuff every single day. But it was refreshing. Like we went for little hikes, went for like bicycle rides, swims, things like that. It was nice.
Yeah.
But I just like exposing our community to more things that we would otherwise not be exposed to. And it hurts me so much because our ancestors actually knew the healing power of nature. Like even in Zimbabwe, dipping ourselves in cold water actually is a practice, but everyone thinks, oh, Africa is so warm. Like Black people don't go cold water swimming. It's like, no, our ancestors actually did in an indirect way.
I don't know who told them that lie, that water isn't cold.
Like, no, like,
what?
I know, like, that's another thing where I'm just like, Africa may be Africa,
but the water is cold. What do you mean?
But
because when I go back home to Nigeria, I don't shower with cold water.
Yeah,
I have to shower with warm. I'm waiting till it heats up. I'm boiling hot water in the kettle. I'm finding some way to heat up that cold ass water.
Sometimes, like I like to shower with cold water because, like, after the gym, when I used to go to gym, I'm back in the gym now, glory to God. But when I used to go to gym before, I just used to do it because I helped
helps your muscles.
Cold water is
it helps with muscles.
DJ, okay?
Yeah, you're a DJ.
I am a DJ. No, but I wanted the cold showering is if you don't want a cold water swim, okay, try a cold shower and wash yourself normally. Do everything you do is normal. Right before you get out, just give it 30 seconds. Blast the cold. Give yourself 30 seconds.
30 seconds,
and it's gonna help. Like remember what I said about your mind being a garden?
Yeah.
Weeds may pop up, the rain may come, and all this stuff. But what do you do if weeds? You use your tools to get rid of the weeds. So a gardener uses tools to get rid of the weeds and to tend to the garden. All this stuff, this resilience that you're building up, that's your tools to better equipped with the shit stuff that's going to hit you in this life.
Yeah.
So just like, we all need to start thinking of ourselves as gardeners a bit more.
Yeah.
And that's better.
Before we tap into your DJ, I just have one question. Okay. If you could change community, what way? Or do something for community, what way? And want the community to do something, what would it be?
I would like us to connect more with each other because I feel like the Black community, I feel like we argue too much with each other and there's too much first date?
Relationship conversations.
Yeah, or why braids aren't for the club.
Yeah.
It's conversations like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, or Afro versus wigs, or all like
just an irrelevant.
Guys, like
irrelevant.
Whose jollof is better?
Yes.
Like
things that don't matter.
Things that don't matter, and then it can actually get deeper into that, like different groups. Just like I'm not gonna say anything on this podcast, but sometimes when I hear the way my dad's how he speaks about different like African countries, and I know it's not just him to them. It's a lot.
Vice versa.
Guys, we are fighting too much with each other.
Yeah,
we're fighting with each other.
I'd be screaming this.
You
it's
don't
so
get
funny
like
that you say
France
that.
and Spain being like,
like, it starts in football. And it's pasta.
No, but so right.
No, I always say that, like the Black community, even if you want to give out to each other, let's do it behind closed doors and at least show a united front.
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Front of
there's no united front.
Really gonna
you ate with that one. That's
like collective
amazing.
liberation is really what's going to set us all free. So let's just come together a bit more.
10 TT. When did you get into DJing?
I've been into DJing for like 3 years now.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I actually first started My interest first started. This is going to be so controversial, but I feel like I can just talk about it now that
Go
years
on.
have passed. During lockdown, one of my friends used to throw house parties.
Yeah.
When you were not meant to be throwing house parties.
It's okay.
But I mean,
A lot of us did not
if you're
abide by those
self-employed
rules.
in this economy, and like COVID happened, it was tough. So I used to work the door for him. So I loved being at the door. See, being big boss lady, being like, "Where's your ticket?"
Yeah.
To these grown men, be like, "Where's the ticket?"
Yeah.
No, it's like, "You don't have a ticket? 20 quid."
Yeah.
Like, and be like, "Oh, please." And I'm like, "Where's the money?" So
You have a wristband?
Yeah, you got a
can't get in.
wristband.
You have a wristband?
Yeah.
How you gonna hear from outside the club? You
We
can't.
get it. And I was big boss lady, like, "Where's the ticket?" So
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that part. But I don't drink. So like whenever I was going to these and working all these like parties for my friend, doing the door, like I had a real good observation on what was going on inside the party. Like I wasn't one of the drunk people on the dance floor, like whoo, like I normally would have been. Like I was observing and I could see just how much fun my friend was having. I'm not gonna put his name out there because like, I don't want him to get in trouble. But like how much fun he was having and how much fun everyone else in the room was having at a time that was like pretty shit for people. Like just being able to see just how like happy music made people and how he could like tell a story throughout the night. I saw him because I had to be there right from when the doors opened to like right whenever he closed. So it was just like I saw the story of the night. And I think DJs are storytellers. And I just have to make everything sound poetic. I'm sorry guys. But and philosophical.
Write a book.
But I think well that's coming. But
I'd love to hear the sound of that.
but I think DJs tell a story throughout the night. Like there's a reason why you have like an opening DJ and a closing DJ. Like they're telling two different stories. So I kind of just thought, and music is so healing as well. And I just think, so I just kind of saw that and was like, I would love to get into this. So yeah, he kind of just taught me how to DJ from there, and it was just amazing.
kept it going.
But I kept it to myself for a long time because I was a full-time content creator, and I was. Since your online platform is literally your CV, and I didn't want to just like hop in and be like, I'm a DJ, guys. Do you know what I mean? After only really doing it for like a couple months. And I also think this late stage capitalism that we're in, anytime people have a hobby, they feel the need to monetize it.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to be that person. I just wanted to enjoy it
Have
for what
fun.
and have that thing that just completely took me outside of social media. And then like a couple years went by and I was like, no. Like I want to bring that in front of other people.
Yeah,
like I want to like put that in front of other people. So
you was actually DJing at Rendezvous.
No. Well, I don't think it was Rendezvous.
Rendezvous. I was there. You was DJing.
Soho? Maybe?
No.
Soho. She's been in Soho.
I'm not in Soho. You've never been to Rendezvous? You ever DJed at Rendezvous?
I don't think I've DJed at Rendezvous. No, I think no. Was it a Saturday?
It was definitely a Saturday. Wait, have you DJed at any Rendezvous events?
No. But I'm not really tapped into the Dublin scene, so I don't really know.
I must have got you mixed up with someone else.
Yeah,
if you don't
probably.
Mind. I'm so sorry.
I think I'd know DJing at Rendezvous. But I've DJed at like 353.
I don't do that.
I've DJed at
You did at Be the
Soho.
Label, and that was fun.
I did Be the Label.
Yeah, I was there. It was fun.
But I can't remember all my gigs, but I think I would have remembered if I did Rendezvous. That's Dancy's things, isn't it?
I remember at that birthday party I saw. That was the first time I've seen you in person because I've come across you online before. Yeah.
Oh, that was like, that
was just fun.
That was an impromptu session because I didn't know, and like I'm not really tapped into the Dublin scene.
Yeah.
So, like, I actually before the summer I didn't like. I may have like met people, but the only two people I probably could have said I was like comfortable like knowing probably would have been like Nathan and Erica, and they were like literally the only two people that I would have like Dublin people that if someone said, do you know anyone from Dublin, I would say them two people. Do you know what I mean? So then at her birthday party, it was I brought my friend with me, and we were just kind of standing there, and I was like, I feel so awkward because I'm actually like I don't think I give off introvert, but I'm actually such an awkward person. Like
you weren't even awkward at all at all.
Because I was DJing. So I said to Erica, I was like, can we just do like a little quick set? Because I didn't really feel like talking to anyone because I'm just like I'm just a little bit awkward. So I just sat at my desk and was like, let me just like get the party started.
I was having the time of my life shouting the lyrics out. I literally like there's clips of me literally just screaming lyrics.
No, but that was like I wish people did house parties more. Like, I would love.
I'm the same. I'm actually more of a house party girl than a club. I'm not really a club
girl. People don't want to do house parties anymore because like apparently people steal iPhone chargers. They read people's bills.
Yeah,
people are thieves.
Yeah,
people are stealing.
Yeah, because my perfume disappeared that night.
Oh,
yeah, and it was expensive.
Bro, it's
very expensive.
But yeah, I like gatherings.
Yeah,
you know, like
people you know.
No,
Yeah.
DJing that was actually because then I DJed at Soho later that night, and that went terribly. But like, I got
That
my
was
like
impromptu, yeah.
I got what I needed to get out of music from.
I was still having fun back there. Girl, I lived my best life that night. Because I had no intentions of staying that late, and I did. I stayed till the end. Yeah.
Because of my music?
I stayed till girl, I was having fun.
Do you guys hear that? Yeah.
I was having fun. I genuinely had fun.
No, Angel, you've actually been such a phenomenal guest. We do have to close up, but honestly, like, you're so inspiring, and like, you've taught me some stuff today, and like, definitely come back.
I'm gonna have a cold shower in honor of you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me, guys.
No worries. Is there anything you'd like to shout out to the peoples?
I started a YouTube channel recently.
Yeah.
So,
Description box.
Do you know what? We'll tag your YouTube channel in this when we do your name, because we can link the
you
account.
can actually do that to be
we'll find your YouTube channel.
No, it's definitely check out our content. Guys, live show is in 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
Or
scary.
a week. A week when you watch this.
By the time you watch this, it's a week and a half.
And our special guests are, in my opinion, and a couple others as well. We've
got
those.
2 more surprises.
We got like, can we say an act? Do
you know what? By the time this comes out, we're going to have the second guest announced.
Yes.
So the second guest, guys, is Past the Meerkat podcast.
Whoop, 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 whoop. And the others, should we mention the others as well?
Oh, my swell. Give
Lagos
them
Meets
all.
London is going to pull up as well.
You know what? This might be announced by then too.
Yeah, so look, pull up. Get your tickets. I think tickets are still available. Link in the bio, link in the description box. Yeah, and tune in next week
for your weekly subscription to the Gist.
I got me for your meat, I am mad.